Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay guys, so today we're going to be doing a hygiene tips for back to school video. Let's just start with like school bag etiquette. So if you are in high school, this is mostly going to apply to you, or if you're in middle school, it's probably like just starting. So deodorant. Make sure you're wearing deodorant. Like seriously, this is not okay to not be wearing. Like it doesn't matter if you're wearing a spray deodorant or a stick deodorant, there needs to be deodorant. No matter what, there has to be deodorant on them armpits because I promise you that the main source of the stench is coming from there. Okay? Okay. Wear deodorant. Next is like period products. Make sure you're keeping plenty of pads and tampons in your bag at all times because one, no matter if you need it or a friend needs it, it's always good to have them. Like it's never a situation where it's better to not have them. So keep those with you at all times. You brush your teeth in the morning to keep your friends. You brush your teeth at night to keep your teeth. Okay? Remember that? Like it is not negotiable. It is not. It is never negotiable. Shaving. One thing about shaving is there is always a lot of things that can go wrong. But if you're doing it properly with the safe products, then it should be fine. For shaving, you're going to want to get a razor with plenty of blades. You don't want a razor that has 2 or 3 blades. That's only going to cause you razor bumps, razor burn, all types of things you don't want. And it's so much easier to cut yourself. Get a razor with like 6 blades. That's what I use. I noticed that it gets so much closer. It makes sure I never have razor bumps or anything like that after. A lot of people use shaving cream. I noticed that shaving cream was never good. Like I always got like some type of like irritation when I would use shaving cream, but shaving oil has always like worked for me and always been the best for me. A good shave oil is the EOS one. The Tree Hut one is pretty good too, but I would stick to like EOS because it's like more hydrating and actually good for your skin. I think Dove has one too, and theirs was pretty good. I think when I tried it. I don't remember. Then after you shave, you're always going to want to go in with some type of sugar scrub or some type of like exfoliator on your legs because you want to make sure that you're like most of the time I would use a sugar scrub just to make sure like it just makes your legs soft. I don't know. I do that because it makes my legs soft, to be honest. And then strawberry legs. If you get strawberry legs, one thing that's always helped me is I have it down there. It's the ordinary glycolic acid. I just rub it right on my legs after I shave. Um, I'm not gonna lie, if you're younger, have an adult like help you with this. If you're older and something doesn't end up if it doesn't end up working for you, it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for everyone. But glycolic acid, it does burn when you put it on. I'm not gonna lie and say it doesn't. It does burn a little bit when you put it on, but it goes away after like a few minutes of just like fanning. It doesn't burn crazy, crazy. It's not like super like you don't feel like you're getting like a rash. It just like burns. Like it feels like you put like an alcohol prep pad on an open wound because you are putting the glycolic acid on your legs right after you shave them, which I know that sounds bad, but it's like a toner. So essentially it is cleaning out the pores and stuff. So let's talk about perfume etiquette. So please do not spray a mass amount of perfume on over a stench. Like if you feel musty or if you didn't take a shower, which please take showers. But if you don't shower and you just spray perfume over it, it is not doing anything but making it worse. I promise you that. If you're going to put perfume on, make sure you shower first. Do not just put it on to cover up your scent. That is not okay. But make sure you put it behind your ears, on your wrists. And one thing I do is I do it behind my knees and on my ankles too, just so that it's like when I walk, the scent trails behind me. One thing I always do when I use like a nicer, expensive perfume, I always put a little Vaseline on the spot before I spray it, and then I rub it in the Vaseline because it helps it last longer. But always do your lotion first because it helps your perfume stick better. That's something I've learned over time. Also, when you mix perfumes, make sure you're mixing two with the same like base scent. Don't do like a floral scent and a vanilla scent. It's not going to combine well, and it's not going to be like it's not going to be what you're expecting it to be. Make sure if you're doing a vanilla based perfume, like if it's like vanilla with hints of cherries, then make sure the body mist that you use is a vanilla body mist. So it helps even it out. Always keep a little emergency kit in your backpack. I can make a video on making those for you guys if you want to see that. Like if you want to know what to put in it and exactly like what you should have in there. But especially middle school and high school, emergency kits are so super essential. Like I kid you not, I used to make emergency kits every year for school, and I promise it was so helpful. This year is going to be my freshman year of college, and I don't know if I'm going to make an emergency kit. I might, so I probably could make a video on that. Hair. Make sure you are washing your hair. Like for curly hair girls, I would say like at least once a week, okay? I know that that sounds crazy, but some of these girls with curly hair are waiting like 2 weeks to wash their hair, and that is not okay. Do not be like slicking your hair back and then letting the gel sit in there and then slicking it the next day with the same gel that you had in it from yesterday and just putting it in a new style. Do not be doing that because that buildup will smell. Just because you don't smell it doesn't mean other people don't smell it. You need to be washed. I wash my hair at least 3 times a week. I wash it every time or every like about every 2 days. I wash my hair just because like there's product buildup or I mean it depends. If I have a style in, obviously I'm not washing it as often if I have a style in, but I still try to find time to wash my hair with a style in. Like with braids in, you can still wash your hair. It's not okay to not be washing your hair. I just need girls to understand the curly hair girls there's some stereotype for some reason that we're not supposed to wash our hair often because it makes it grow. That is not true. Now, I know it looks like I might not be one to talk recently because my hair is really short and thin now, but I can like put pictures in here. My hair used to be so thick and long and just perfect, and the only reason it's not like that anymore is because like the past like 2 years or 3 years, I was bleaching it every single 2 weeks and frying it off with a straightener. So of course it's not going to be healthy anymore. But I promise you that not washing your hair is not the way to make your hair grow at all, at all. Okay, just don't do that. Just don't let your hair sit dirty. Face hygiene. Never go to sleep with makeup on. Always make sure you take your makeup on off before you go to bed. Like that is like crucial because that will build up on your face while you're sleeping and it will seep in your pores. Like you wake up with no makeup on, where else did it go? Like that is not okay. You need to wash your face before you go to bed. And if you're using a face wash, try to not use something too harsh. Like use a gentle cleanser or some type of gentle foaming cleanser. That will always help. Unless you have acne, then you can get some type of acne cleanser, but don't just get some random acne cleanser. I recommend Pinoxyl. Yeah, like that's like really the only acne cleanser that I would recommend. When you wash your face, don't ever dry your face off with a dirty towel. Always dry your face off with a clean, fresh towel. Because if you're drying your face off with a dirty towel, all the dirt from that towel is transferring straight onto your clean, open pores. Make sure, like, when you're washing your face, you wash it with warm water so it can open your pores and actually clean them out. But if you use a dirty towel after, there are studies shown that towels carry so many different diseases. It's dirtier than like your phone. The dirty towel after you clean your face, it's gonna do nothing but make you break out. Like if you're having some skin issues and you want your skin to be softer and more like just flat, you can exfoliate your face 1 to 2 times a week. I wouldn't do it more than that because that's gonna be too harsh. Wash your face twice a day. Once in the morning after you brush your teeth and once at night after you brush your teeth. I feel like that's just so much easier to memorize and keep up with it and create it into a habit. Then you create the habit of being able to wash that toothpaste off your face before you go to bed or when you wake up. Because I know a lot of people like will come to school with like toothpaste on their face or just looking crazy. I feel like that's just the perfect way to avoid that situation. For body washes, I think when you're picking a body wash, you want to go for the most mild one because if you're using harsh chemicals not only on your skin but in your female areas, that is going to not only irritate you but make you smell worse because it's going to one throw off your pH balance and two it's just not good for your skin in general. Like if you want your skin to look glowy and hydrated, using a super harsh body wash is not the way to go. I recommend like Dove is a good one. Um, Native body wash is pretty good. Uh, EOS body wash is pretty good. The Tree Hut body wash is pretty good. I think that the scents are a little strong, but I think that the way that they formulate it is not that harsh, so I feel like that one's okay. And make sure you're making sure to get your odor zones properly. Like make sure when you're in the shower, you wash your armpits, like everywhere that could have a scent, you wash. You wash behind your ears. You make sure you get everywhere. And when you're showering, the routine should be if you're doing a hair wash day, wash your hair and put your conditioner in first. Then you're going to go in and wash your body with the bar soap. Then you're going to go in and you're going to shave. Then you're going to go in and wash your body with the bar soap. Then you're going to go in with your like exfoliator for your legs for after you shave. And then you're going to go in with your body wash and like to finally top it all off. I go for like an unscented Dove like bar soap just because the bar soap is for cleaning. Like that's what that's for. That's not for the smelling good part. So then I go in with like a really fun scented um body wash, like liquid body wash for after because that's what's going to leave the scent. The bar soap is for cleaning, the body wash is for scent. Get it? Get it? Also, another thing is like your bedding is a really big part of your hygiene. If your bedding smells bad, you're going to smell bad. So make sure you're washing your bedding once a week, at least once a week. You're washing your pillowcases, your sheets, and your blankets because your pillowcases are like what's going to affect your skin. If you don't have clean pillowcases, then that's going to affect your skincare in the long run and you can get breakouts or anything like that. And you don't want that happening. You don't want dirty pillowcases. That just sounds gross. So make sure you're washing your bedding at least once a week. And you're flipping your mattress around once a month. Clothing hygiene. I don't know what is wrong with people in this, but this is such a hard thing for people. Do not wear clothes more than once. I don't get that. I've never gotten that. That is so weird to me. Do not wear your clothes more than once. I don't care if it's sweatpants. I don't care if it's a hoodie. I don't care if it's t-shirts. I don't care if it's shorts. I don't care if it's leggings. Do not wear it again. The only exception is if you wear a bathing suit on vacation again, like 2 days in a row. That's the only thing that's acceptable. I do not want to see people wearing the same hoodie 2 days in a row and being like, or wearing the same hoodie and then not washing it before they wear it again next. That is not okay. That is gross. You are sweating. You are like living in the hoodie. It doesn't matter if you only wore it for an hour. You still had it on. Wash it. I don't think that's okay. You need to be washing your clothes after every use because that is another thing that can trap odor and make you stink. Like that is not okay. Bras are a little bit different. Wash bras after 2 uses. I think that it is a waste to wash bras after every use because not only will it damage the bra over time and make it less useful, but I just feel like that's a little different. Like it's just a bra. You can wear it 2 days in a row and be okay. Well, not in a row. I don't even really do that. Like I'll wear it and then just like take it off. I only would do that 2 times before it is not okay to wear that again. In hygiene, when you are on your period, there is no exceptions. You are showering every single day. There's no exceptions, like at all, ever. No exceptions. Or if you're doing sports, no exceptions. You're showering every single day before you get in your bed. Actually, scratch that. You're showering every single day, period. I've noticed that I can't get in my bed until I shower. I feel like it's just like I have my outside clothes on. Like I just feel like gross if I get in my bed before I shower. So just always shower. If you're not showering, then what is even the point? Exit the video now. Shower every day. Every night before you go to bed, shower. Sometimes even shower in the morning before school if you have to. Cleanest habits are what change everything. So wiping your phone off before you put on a new phone case, or cleaning your AirPods after you wear them, or cleaning your makeup brushes regularly. Like those little things are what make you cleaner as a person. You want people to see and like know that you're clean and not a dirty person. You have to put in the effort to be clean. People think that they can just be clean by being themselves. Like no, you need to actually be clean for people to think you're clean. And you need to actually be clean to have good hygiene for yourself. When girls wear curly nails and don't clean under them, I'm disgusted because it's like you're using your hands to eat and do all that and you're not cleaning on your nails. Get a brush and like not a brush, like a nail brush. Like I can insert a picture here. And scrub under your nails. Like you gotta get in there. Like scrub under them every single day. Or after you eat or whenever, like when you're washing your hands, keep it on your like next to your sink, do whatever. I like to keep baby wipes in my purse, like a little thing of baby wipes, just so that, like, if me or anybody else ever needs them, it's good to have. Because sometimes, like, you need to reapply deodorant, you're out all day, whatever, you start to get sweaty. Wipe under your armpits with some baby wipes and then reapply your deodorant, and I promise you, you will smell just fine. Like, that is always a hack for me. Like, wipe whatever you need to. Like, even though you're showering, like you can shower and then you if you go to an amusement park or whatever or a fair, like you're gonna get sweaty, you're gonna get hot. It's good to keep that on you to help make sure that you don't end up smelling. Another thing is on your legs or on your body, wherever, using a body oil is really good for hydration, for your skin, to make your skin look nice and smooth. I always go in with like after I shave, I go in with a body oil after I put the glycolic acid on. I notice that after I shave, I don't like to put on lotion because it kind of just like makes me feel like clogged and itchy. But a nice light oil is like perfect for that. Deodorant, make sure you are reapplying deodorant throughout the day. Put it on in the morning, then lunchtime reapply, and then reapply again like after you get out the shower before you're going to bed. I do not think that like spray deodorant really is the best type of deodorant. I'm not gonna lie. I use Carpe, which is like a really like long lasting deodorant, or I would use Dove. If I don't have my Carpe, I usually use Dove. But Carpe is probably the best brand of deodorant that there is. It's the most long lasting. It is just really good all around. Lastly, down their health. If you're a boy and you're watching this, no shade, no tea, you might want to click off because this is going to be the part where it's like you're not going to want to be here. Okay, do not put anything down there that does not belong down there. Girls recently have been throwing their pH balance off by putting harsh, sensitive soaps down there and putting perfumes down there and lotions down there and oils down there. Like, no, that is not what you do. I don't want to see people putting random soaps down there. I don't want people to be putting, just don't put anything down there that does not belong down there. If it's not a pad, a tampon, or how you clean, do not put it down there. When you are showering, you clean that when you're on your bar soap phase. That's why you use a Dove unscented bar soap. Use that, clean down there. Make sure you rinse off really well with water. Nothing else, because you will throw off your pH balance, and if you're putting harsh scented chemicals down there, it's not going to be good. It's just not going to be good. Don't ever do it. Make sure you're eating clean. That is another big like thing about smelling is if you're eating junk food constantly and nothing else, then of course you're going to stink because the grease from your food is coming out of you through your skin. Like of course you're going to smell. Make sure you have not just like I'm not saying don't ever eat junk, but like make sure you have a balanced diet, like eating balance. Like make sure there's a balance. Like you can eat junk, but make sure you're also eating healthy with it. Don't just have it be all junk because then you're just gonna smell. Another thing is water intake. You need to be drinking at least like 80, maybe more ounces of water a day. I drink like so much water, it's not even funny. I will fill my Stanley up 8 times and be like so happy. But make sure you're drinking at least 80 ounces of water a day. That is 2 full-size Stanleys. You can get that done. That is going to help not only the way you feel, like the way your body feels, like the inside of your body is going to be happy, but also you will smell better because you will smell better. I promise you will smell better. The more water you drink, the better you will smell. So that's kind of all I can fit in this video because I don't want to make it too long. If you want to see more hygiene tips, let me know because I definitely have plenty more to give you guys. If you stayed this long in the video, comment the secret emoji that my little cousin picked. And stay tuned for more videos, I guess. Bye, guys. I love you.